My name is Laurel Alvarez, and I'm the featured artist for the month of December at New Zone Gallery here in Eugene, Oregon. I was born and raised in San Francisco Bay Area. My grandmother was a very prestigious artist in San Francisco, but none of my nuclear family were into art. After being raised in San Francisco, I traveled throughout the United States, South America, and Europe in different places, and eventually came back to settle in Oregon, where we raised our children on the coast. After raising our children in the coast and after they grew up, my husband and I moved to South Texas, about 15 minutes from the border of Mexico, where he grew up. While we were down there for 9 years, I became very involved in Day of the Dead, which is celebrated there. In fact, my husband's family, Latinos, celebrate Day of the Dead every year. You'll see it reflected in my art, as well as birds. My father was an ornithologist, and so I grew up with birds, and I love birds. Those are my two main subjects.
How long did it take you to paint this picture?
People ask that all the time, and they want to know how long does it take. My answer now, after being involved in art for about 15 years, is from a quotation from Malcolm Gladwell, which is 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours reflects the amount of time that he suggested it took to master a new endeavor, such as music or the arts. I think my favorite piece in my show is Heron in a Harvest Moon. It's a recent piece I just completed. In the piece, I incorporate both watercolor, black ink, and gold leaf. I find combining those three into a mixed media painting really help the watercolor pop and vibrate. And loving blue herons, and they are of course indigenous to this part of Oregon, I showcased them in this picture. I love watercolor and the transparency that allows the light of the white paper to shine through the watercolor. Many artists find it difficult to work with, but I almost started with watercolor. When I tried to venture into other types of media like acrylic and oil, I struggled quite a bit. So I've come back to watercolor, I stay with watercolor, I enjoy it, and my patrons seem to enjoy it as well. Another small vignette I have in my show are steampunk theme. Steampunk is new to me, although it's very popular in the Eugene area. In this show, I have two ravens and a goldfish. They're fun and they're comical, and people seem to enjoy them. Another piece I recently finished is crows on a tree silhouette. It features a watercolor black background with India ink and silver leaf illuminating the moon. My show goes through the end of December at New Zone, 110 East 11th Avenue in Eugene. Also in our gallery this month is a special exhibit of smalls, which are gifts that you can purchase for yourself, the best person, or other people in your family and loved ones that are in the Klausmeier room. All those originals are under $100 and featured this month as well.